What's up, beautiful people? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today we have our monthly vlog of Sanderson, Brandon Sanderson. Today we're reading Elantris. I was supposed to start this at 12 o'clock in the afternoon today. It is now 8 p.m. Didn't get home till 7. And now I am just being a busybody. You know, I need to sit down and read. But I started realizing, like, I haven't done my mid-month, or I haven't done my end of June wrap-up. And I also haven't done the mid-year freak-out tag. So I started pulling books, and I was like, stop, do it tomorrow. So this is supposed to be a 24-hour vlog. We're gonna get the reading. I wanted to show you guys what I have so far. I have these tabs that I'll be using. I bought them on Amazon. I'm actually going to order some more, probably different colors. And then I have these sticky note things because I don't like writing in my book. But this is a whole new world than Mistborn, whole new world versus anything else. So, you know, got a lot of world building. And new characters and whatnot. So let's get started with reading. Have my juice. We went to Whole Foods today, right before we came home, and semi-energy drink. It's not really doing nothing, okay? It ain't doing nothing at all. Just finished earlier today. Before this morning, I finished This Wicked Fate. 5 out of 5 stars. Really good sequel. Fast paced. Never bored. Love that. And then I was working on the Merciless ones. So pausing on the Merciless ones and moving into Elantris. Of course, I'm going to probably potentially start weekend vlogs just so I can see how much I can read in a weekend in 48 hours. But we shall see. Tomorrow, hopefully, will be better. I get to go outside and go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and set you guys up and then get started on reading. Sorry, it is 1:46 in the morning, and I may have only read one chapter at this point. To be honest, I was just yapping my mouth and talking to people, but something was mentioned in Elantris that I have to go back to this. This is the Arcanum Unbound. Let me put you guys down. Okay, so this is the Arcanum Unbound. And what I was reading was giving me hints of a story called Shadows for Silence in the Forest of Hell. I started it but didn't finish it. And I know I said in the live stream that I would actually read it. Yeah, I forgot. I'm just my brain does not work that well this week. It's a little over 100 pages, so I'm gonna do that tonight and jump right back into Elantris. So that is what I'm doing now. So far, do I like Elantris? Not really. Maybe it's just the connection that I had with Mistborn. I'm trying to get that out of my head because we're pretty much done with Mistborn for the rest of the year. But it's just not giving the same vibes. I can slightly tell a difference, the fact that this was his first book. The writing is more descriptive, not necessarily descriptive, but like it's not as straight to the point as Mistborn. Like, Mistborn doesn't really describe, I mean, it does sometimes, but for the most part, it is such an easy read. But this describes things as, like, you know, what is it called? I can't even think right now. The way they describe, the way that Brandon Sanderson describes certain things, it's like a, I don't even know. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. I don't know how this vlog is going to turn out, but I'm hoping for the best. But, yeah, so that's where I'm at on this. Tomorrow, I have every intention of, I'm going to finish the Shadows of Silence and Force of Hell, and then I'm going to jump right back into Elantris and finish most of Elantris tomorrow. I have no intention of pushing this off until the end of the month, okay? None. I am writing down, I am taking notes. I don't like, I thought, I went in this with assumptions that everybody has been cursed, or that's not the right word for it. It really is like they were gray and shiny and beautiful and whatnot, and I thought everyone turned into these creature-ish that kind of look like the dead in Deceased, but that's not the case. It's like you just catch it, right? Like the flu. Like you just catch it, you become it, your skin, you know, something happens with it, and then you're out on the streets. So far.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
I just wanted to give an update on what's going on. So, right now I am reading Elantris. I'm on chapter 6, which is not that far into it. Honestly, it's like 87 pages into Elantris. Again, not that far into it, but last night I stayed up reading the Silence in the Forest of Hell, or something like that, and then I read 6 of Dusk. So this morning I read that when I was like halfway asleep, so this morning I had to go in and reread 6 of Dusk, which supposedly has like similarities of Stormlight, so I'm glad I read that. So now I have an understanding. And Brandon, at the end of the novella, said that we'll see the characters all over again at some point. So, glad I did that. But, so far, I've read about 400 pages total. Not really into Elantris, I mean, to be honest. We're finally getting to learn about the gods and what happened, or what's going on with them. Not what happened, but what's going on with them. So I am officially done. Hopefully it's not too loud because I'm in the car and I'm connected to Bluetooth, but I'm gonna test this out, see how it works, because if it's too loud or too noisy or too much background noise or whatever the case may be, then I won't do like car rides anymore. But Elantris so far, you know, I was kind of harsh on it earlier. It is not as good as Mistborn, and I should not compare it to Mistborn. It's giving me Lord Ruler vibes, like pre-Lord Ruler. I don't like the fact that there's so many similarities to like the names. Names and titles, they all sound alike, so that's confusing. But I need to give it some, you know, some grace when it comes to the writing and the plot and whatnot. So the prince is now an Elantra, where basically he turned into this death-like creature with black spots on the face, and he looks like he's dead, has no heartbeat, etc., etc. He was supposed to marry someone, but he died, right? He became this creature, right? The king, somebody is trying to convert people to follow this religious belief, and if they don't do it, then within 30 days something happens to them. I didn't know where that was going and what the point was. Of course I knew religion was going to be in this book, but because it's in all of Sanderson's books, but I didn't know where that was going. So I was still just like, what are we talking about? I like the fact that the girl, the wife, what is her name? Sarah, I'll put it on the screen. I like the fact that the wife became the wife of the prince, even though he died. In her contract, it was like, we will be married even if, you know, the prince dies or whatever. So she was like, I'm getting that title no matter what. Well, not her, but, you know, the contract was made, like, she gonna get that title, right? Like, the title belongs to her. There's a lot of politics, heavy politics, which I understand why people read this book first. Not only is it Brandon Sanderson's first book, but it is also the beginner, the beginning, potentially the beginning of Lord Ruler, because again, I'm still getting Lord Ruler vibes, okay? The man ain't never gonna die. I feel like he's gonna come back to life and Stormlight archives and like something, I don't know. Then they have this, so the wife, whatever her name is, right? Like, I can't remember right now. The wife, she meets her uncle, again, reunited with her uncle, and learns about his family that he has now, and everything like that. This is not going very well, huh? That is able to, like, support her, and supposedly this thing is, like, really rare, and was handed down to her, which goes to tell me, like, this must be ancient, right? Like, this is, like, beginner Cosmere, right? Like, this thing has been handed down and passed on and passed on and passed on. Well, it's mentioned that this globe, or this figure type of thing, and how does this tie into the other worlds? Because I'm still trying to figure that out. So that's where I'm at. Right now it's 103 degrees, and we were supposed to go on a picnic, and we're gonna go get something to eat first. So we're gonna go get Thai food. Kind of just sit back and relax and get off the heat for a little bit, and then we'll go to the park. Yeah, this 24-hour readathon is just not going as it's supposed to, but that's okay. Overall, it's a 3-star. It's not the best, it's not the worst. I'm having a hard time caring about the world, especially since names are so similar, and you know, it's just the world, between the worlds and the characters' names, I'm just like, What are y'all talking about? Hello. So I forgot to close out my vlog. So I read a little over 100 pages of Elantris, but I read mostly during this 24-hour vlog. I read mostly the 2 novellas. So almost 400 pages worth in less than 24 hours. I'm really happy with what I've done and the reading amount, because I started from at 8 p.m. and then went until noon Saturday. Saturday we had a picnic outside, and I forgot to get footage. I put it on Instagram, but we had a picnic outside and watched a movie off of Amazon. But I'm really happy with the amount that I read, because I also worked. So I was working, attempting to read, and etc. etc. So the next vlog will be a lot better, because now I know, like, get the footage, you know. So but that is it for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.